Hey Keto Mavens, welcome to Katie's Keto Kitchen. Today we are going to make some tantalizing chocolate chip cookie dough keto fat bomb balls, and they're going to be delicious. It's literally the easiest recipe in the world. There's not too many ingredients. So we're going to be using keto baking chocolate chips from Lily's. These are amazing. Sometimes they're just good just to pop a couple in your mouth and snack on. We have organic vanilla extract, my favorite Kerrygold pure Irish grass-fed butter, and we're gonna have some pink Himalayan salt and some Bob's Red Mill super fine almond flour. And last but certainly not least, we're gonna use some Swerve, but make sure you get the confectioner sugar kind or it will be really grainy and granulated and you want your balls smooth, if you know what I mean. So what we're gonna do is we got our handy dandy KitchenAid stand mixer. We're gonna pop that sucker back and we are going to add to this 1 stick of Kerrygold butter. Get on in there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our measuring spoons. This thing is a little old. We don't bake much in the Babine house, so it's a little crusty, but bear with me. So we're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of organic vanilla extract. Make sure that you get that kind, the organic, pure vanilla extract. The other stuff that you buy is a lot of sugar alcohol and you don't want that. And then what we're gonna do is we are going to do 1/3 of a teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt, just enough, just to give it kind of like that salty sweet flavor. That's like one of my favorite flavor profiles. And then we're not gonna be an animal like I usually do. I usually just put my mouth on the bag and rip it open like it's just a savage. But I want you guys to really think I'm a classy lady today. So I'm using my pink tiger striped scissors. 2 cups of almond flour. Make sure that you get the super fine almond flour. The other almond flour that is not super fine, it kind of has like brown flecks in it. And that's really good for coating, like say making chicken nuggets or making some fried stuff, but it's not really that good to bake with. So, I mean, if you just have that, it'll still taste delicious, but it's not gonna look as pretty as these. So 2 cups of almond flour, and then we're going to do 1/3 cup of Swerve. So Swerve is awesome. I don't eat it too much, but when I do, Swerve is the best baking sugar replacement because it doesn't make your insulin spike. So what happens is when you eat sugar, your insulin spikes, and that's how you keep body fat on your body. This is not gonna make your insulin spike, therefore, you're not gonna get fat. It's a miracle. So 1/3 cup of Swerve, dump that on in there, and we are gonna mix it up. So turn this sucker on. And at first, it's probably gonna be, you know, a little bit lumpy and clumpy, but that's okay. So at first, when the KitchenAid stand mixer, or if you have a hand mixer, when you first start mixing, it might be a little bit lumpy and clumpy, and that's okay, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna push it all together with our hands, and we're gonna make tiny little cookie dough ball bites, and they're gonna be delicious. So I'm just gonna turn this up just a little bit. And right now what it's doing is the butter is just creating little crumbles. So if you're not like a big baker like me, this is when you start to panic because you're like, this is gonna come out terrible, but it's gonna be delicious. I have so many friends that bake all the time and this is one of their favorite recipes. And like I said, like at the end of the night when you're just kind of like hanging out, you're watching Netflix, it's after dinner, you just need a little something something, 1 or 2 of these balls in your mouth, party in your pants. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this off. So my favorite time of the day is when the chocolate chips go in and have a party with the cookie dough. So I am gonna put in an entire bag. That's right, people, 9 ounces. Don't get too excited. Of Lily's Keto baking chips. You get so much fat from the butter because remember guys, keto is high fat, moderate protein, low carbohydrate. So I am gonna just get my chips working, mix it up with the dough. Oh my God, I'm so excited for this. And you know, my husband always says like he doesn't really like sweets, but then he would just take this whole thing and probably just put it in his mouth. Watch when he gets home. These things will be annihilated. Okay, so right now, we got our chips and we got our dough and they're having a party and they're looking delicious. So now what I'm gonna do is I am gonna get my 1 tablespoon and I'm just gonna take, it doesn't have to be perfect, just a good sized tablespoon. And then we're gonna roll the balls. You know, you've rolled some balls in your day, I'm sure. And then they're gonna be perfect little circles and we're just gonna throw them down on our baking sheet. So now I'm gonna take my balls and I'm gonna pop them in the fridge for 15 minutes before I enjoy these delights. I hope you guys enjoy my balls. I'm Katie Boyd. Thank you for watching Katie's Keto Kitchen. Until next time.